What's up everybody? My name is Larissa and welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I am joined with my lovely friend Marcus and we're going to be talking about juice cleansing, his experience on a 40-day juice cleanse, and why to juice cleanse, the benefits, all that good stuff. And stay tuned for the end of this video where we're going to be talking about a special offering that we're really excited to share with you all and this beautiful community. So let's get right into it. Welcome to my channel, Marcus. We've had you on before. I always love just doing all the beautiful fruity adventures with you, but it was really awesome that you started the year off with a 40-day juice cleanse, and I would love to hear what were your top 3 benefits that you noticed from doing a longer juice cleanse.
Okay. First of all, thank you for having me on. It's always a pleasure to hop in on your beautiful channel. The start of the year for me in this 40-day juice fast was kind of a challenge for some of my friends that were already doing it. And I wasn't even sure if I wanted to partake in it in the beginning of the year, but I kind of sat with myself for a couple days and said, you know what, if everybody else is doing it, I want to do it, because I had already had it in my mind of something that I was going to do in my life.
Mm-hmm.
So no better time to do it with a group of people and having community accountability and support while going through a journey that only Jesus has gone through, you know?
Yeah.
40 days, not a lot of people really have the discipline to stay on that path. And so top 3 benefits that I found from it would be, I'll say a realization, more of a realization, is that there's a lot of energy that comes from just the juice. I had a mentality going in that I was gonna consume enough as I needed to feel satiated and full, or whatever that feeling was, because I've always heard people questioning and asking, oh, are you hungry all the time and stuff, and in the experience I never really felt so hungry. You know.
Yeah, it can be surprising sometimes how nourishing like just juice can be.
Yeah,
because it's like that cellular nourishment, like it charges up your cells and you're like, oh, I'm so energized and I feel satiated but light.
Yeah,
right?
That's how I felt. Very light, very mobile.
Yeah.
I was doing hikes and stuff, so my energy was great. So that was like a realization and benefit to this idea that we don't have to be so dense to do more complex activities.
Yeah.
And like alongside the 40-day, I was doing a 30-day plank challenge each day too.
Right.
So like that taught me, especially towards the end of January, we planked for, I think it was 6 minutes straight.
Okay.
So that whole time I was on juice.
Yeah, and you were getting stronger.
I was getting stronger, felt vibrant.
Yeah. So would you say the first benefit was like the amount of energy and satiation that you were surprised to have from just juice?
Yeah.
Okay.
And people would ask, like, do you ever feel crashes in the day and whatnot? And you know, I've heard other people's experiences in feeling that, which makes me think about detoxification symptoms or the body processing stuff. So
yeah, because sometimes we need to rest, and that's totally normal.
Yeah, and for my experience in that 40-day, I didn't feel many days like in the low gear. It was pretty like mid gear to high gear most of the time. So the energy was a huge benefit.
So what would you say was your second?
Second benefit, I'd say, was my skin just glowing more. You know, all that hydration and
and I would say even just like your aura was glowing more. I mean, everyone that I've seen do a juice cleanse, they're just like, I mean, we're just infusing more electricity into our system, so we're just emitting more of a glowing frequency, a higher and stronger aura. I noticed that about you.
Yeah,
but you're always glowing.
I appreciate that. Yeah, and then the third I would say is more of the discipline, like
mindset.
yeah, mindset benefit of following through 40 days. Like that just does something to you. Like now I have this marker of, okay, I've done 40 days of just this.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like what else out there is more challenging to keep up a discipline like that, you know? So as far as anything else that I want to strive for in my life, I have this experience to look back on and be like, okay, well, you did 40 days of juice.
Yeah.
You know, you can do anything.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Well, that's so inspiring. And I want to talk more about the community aspect, because when he did his juice cleanse, he was doing it with a group of people. They were very active on Instagram, sharing. Everyone was sharing every day, and it just made everybody really motivated to keep going. And so I love that about the cleanse that you did. What would you say, like, the benefits of doing it in community was for you? Like, what did you like most about that aspect?
I mean, for me, it's the accountability and just the joy of doing something challenging with a group. Because, yeah, I probably could have done 40 days by myself, but it's much more fun to share with each other, like each other's experiences. You know, some people might have more challenge on one end and then others on another end. And when we have this dialogue to be able to share these things, it kind of opens up your mind to, oh, was I feeling that way too? Like, you know, sometimes we're in our own bubble and we don't really know without like feedback or comparison in someone else in a healthy way to how someone else is going about their journey. You know?
Yeah, and for people that are new to juice cleansing or don't really know the importance of like detoxifying the body, what would you say, like, what is the reason why someone should try a juice cleanse? Whether it's just like 3 days, a week, if you're just getting started, when it comes to like what it actually does to your body on a detoxification level, what have you experienced? What do you want to inspire other people to know about the benefits of it?
Yeah, so I think that what John Rose calls a solid food vacation is super important to allow our digestive system to rest. Most of us are eating 3 to 6 meals a day, non-stop, 365 a year for years and years and decades. So
of the wrong foods
mostly, you know, mucus forming foods, acidic foods, just things that aren't easy on the body to eliminate, absorb. So I mean, from that aspect, to give your body a chance to catch up.
Yeah, rather
all
than
that stagnant stuff.
Because it might all like be piling up. It usually is when we're eating foods that are deficient in fiber, like animal products. When we're eating a lot of starchy foods that are like sticky and gluey, and they get stuck in the intestinal tract. And like he's saying, we're just piling it up meal after meal, not even letting our bodies have time to eliminate. And it's just and then a lot of people are dealing with constipation, and they're only pooping once a day or less, which is a huge sign that you're constipated. Even though they tell us it's normal to poop once a day, we should be going as many times as we're eating. So if you're eating 3 meals a day, you should be going no less than 3 times a day. And that's the truth. I know it's a hard truth to accept for most people, but it is. And so yeah, it's a really great point to make about the intestinal tract, just letting it catch up.
Right. And juice, because you're removing the fiber, it's less that the digestive system has to push through. So it goes straight into some of that old material or any blockages and starts, hydrating or pulling some of that matter out. And especially dependent on what types of juices that you're consuming. If it's more citrusy, more astringent.
Mm-hmm.
The grapes and those
Yeah.
kind of things will really help pull that stuff. Not
Yeah.
only off the bile walls, but also in the interstitial like cell.
Yeah, yeah.
Um,
Like all of these beautiful um, medicines that are in the fruits, well, and even vegetables like greens, like they have this ability to go deep into our tissues and our organs and pull out toxins. Even like heavy metals, like cilantro and dark leafy greens is great for pulling out heavy metals. Like he was saying about the more astringent fruits, they kind of like dissolve all the mucus and buildup in our intestinal tract, and it's just a great way to flush your system out after years and years and years of eating improperly or just overeating and just not allowing your body to ever catch up. It makes you feel, like you were saying earlier, just so light and energized. You don't have to feel heavy and full of heavy food all the time, but you can feel satiated and light and energized, especially when your body's just functioning on a higher level. Like
Right.
you just have better energy or more efficient.
mhm.
It's great.
Yeah. It was a surprising experience of thinking, okay, how much juice does that mean? And a lot of people ask me that, and I know a lot of people ask other experts around, how much juice am I supposed to drink? And that is an individual intuitive practice that we get to learn.
Mhm.
You know, there's no right or wrong answer to that question.
Mhm.
Some days I drink 4 32-ounce containers. Some days I drank 6. Some days I drank 7. But I never felt bad one way or the other. I just kind of listened to my body of like, all right, well, I'm still hungry, so I'm just gonna continue drinking some juice until
Yeah.
I feel good. I feel fine.
Yeah, and he's a pretty big active guy, like, so you're gonna need a lot more juice, especially depending on your activity level of the day compared to someone who's smaller and maybe not as active. Like, and it is just an intuitive thing. Some days you're gonna be more in a detox and you're gonna just want to rest more and drink less, and just let your body like heal, and that's totally normal. And other days you're gonna be very energized, drinking lots of juice, going to the gym, going on a run, and like every day's different. But that's the beauty of it. It helps you get more in tune with your body, listening to your hunger and fullness cues and listening to what your body is really trying to tell you in each moment. So it's so beautiful. But as far as going more into detail about these types of things, like how much juice to drink for you and what kind of juices and all of that, we're going to be talking a lot about that and going really deep and in depth in this group cleanse that we're going to be hosting. And it's going to be starting on April 6th. We're basically hosting a 28-day group cleanse because we've both noticed it's more fun and exciting and encouraging to do things in community. And I want to connect deeper with this community in general because I love connecting with all of you so much. So that's why we're hosting this. It's going to be a lot of fun. We're going to be offering 3 different levels to pick from. So if you want to do a full juice cleanse, that's going to be a 14-day juice cleanse with 1 week of preparation and then 1 week of integration. So 28 days total as a group. And then if you're not ready for a full juice cleanse, if you're more so still transitioning, there's the beginner level, which is being just high raw or fully raw. And then the intermediate level, which is basically liquids, so juices and smoothies. So with that too, you're also going to get for free as a free gift both of my ebooks, which is a full, awesome, amazing, simple recipe, fully raw vegan recipe ebook, and then my transitioning to raw vegan guidebook that goes really deep in depth about how to transition to a fully raw or high raw vegan diet and lifestyle with just health and wellness tips that encompass all aspects of your life and to be able to succeed on this lifestyle and feel more vibrant and amazing. So I'm giving that to anybody who signs up for this group cleanse for free. So that's a really great value and really exciting for me to share with you all. And I'm super excited to be doing this with Marcus. We're going to be your guides along this journey, here to encourage you and motivate you and basically be there with you every step of the way. We're going to be doing weekly live calls just answering all your questions, connecting. We're gonna have a WhatsApp group so that you can have 24/7 access to us in the group and chat and connect with everybody in the community. So it's gonna be a lot of fun. But anything else you want to add to this announcement?
Yeah, I'd say, if any of you have been on the border, on the edge of wanting to do a juice fast or a juice cleanse and just haven't, taken that step, this is a perfect timing. It's spring equinox coming up, and that transition into the new season, getting you right for summer as well, getting all those toxins out from the winter. We know that the holiday season does. So let's cleanse all that out and be renewed for the upcoming summer. And what better way to do it with a big community and support along the way.
Yeah, definitely. So check out the 28-day spring cleaning group cleanse. It will be linked down in the description below, and I really hope to see you all there. Thank you so much for checking out this video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope you enjoyed hearing about Marcus's journey on a 40-day juice cleanse. Definitely check him out on Instagram. I'll link his information down below. Thank you all for being here. I am sending you so much love. Hope you have a beautiful rest of your day, and I'll see you in another video very soon. Bye.
Peace.